So we're talking about the galaxy for a face. I was kind of thinking about consciousness and what is it, and that idea of a story, I guess, that just like never ends or begins, it just is.
This collaboration between Sam and the Lighthouse isn't just about becoming an artist. Through creative practices such as filmmaking, poetry and spoken word, or even painting on a canvas, it allows young people to exercise different parts of their brain. It gives them the opportunity to view other people's worldviews and perspectives. It allows them to share a piece of their identity. So, what is the best way to connect these young people to creative arts and storytelling? For tens and thousands of years, First Nations culture has thrived on creative and innovative thinking. And so when collaborating with these local First Nation artists and creatives, we hope to explore the different elements within our culture, or my culture, and bring those ideas to these young people. This is exploring the past through our present.
My name is Neil Morris. I'm a Yori Yora man. I work within Baia, which is song, but also, I see everything that I do is connected back to being a custodian of country and custodian of continuation of Indigenous culture. So a lot of my work is within what is described as by many people as music, but I like to say Baia, which is the Yori Yora word, which is much more truer to what it is. The power of expression, I've found, it's been one of the most powerful things in my life. And as Indigenous people, we know that for thousands of years, without the ability to express and tell stories and tell those stories with a sense that give a strong value to them, that we wouldn't be where we are today. We wouldn't have understood the landscape and the community and society that we lived within. I can't speak for other people as to, whether they crave that ability to express, but I definitely had that. And I think if young people feel like they crave wanting to be able to express themselves, then, we need to try and find ways to support that. Definitely. It's, if you look at suicides, for example, of young people, how many of them could have been avoided by being able to feel like they could better express themselves. So, you can't underestimate how powerful that could be, not only in making lives better, but actually saving lives as well. A key message I would like for young people to take with them is, if anybody tells a young person that their voice isn't valuable, for me, I think it's important to take that with a grain of salt. You should never feel that you don't have a right to express yourself, because you do. You have as much right as anybody.
Giving these young people a platform to showcase their work that they've created over a long period of time, and seeing that reflected within the public just gives those kids a sense of pride about their work. And to be valued by the community by actively participating in it, whether that's through a creative space like we've done or maybe through another space or channel.
G'day, I'm Sam. I'm the coordinator at the Ollie program here in Shepparton. So the Ollie program is open to any young person 12 to 17, or if they're still in year 12 and turn 18. Basically, it's just a safe space for them to come along, to meet people, to learn life skills, and just to have a place to go. So yeah, there's a lot of very hardworking people in our school system and our education system who are trying to support these kids, but I don't think it's crazy to say that their needs have shifted away from the purely academic in the classroom. Our creativity in general helps out is with problem solving, finding new solutions to older problems, along with that understanding of themselves and their relationships with the people around them. It is a massive thing to be able to see the other side of the story, that real empathy and that understanding. It's something we all need, I think. I'd like to see this program grow and evolve just to be accessible to as many kids as we can, really. There's such a great need for it in our community. You know, it's a lot of the times it takes a couple of goes to get a program like this going because the kids are unfamiliar with it, they're reluctant to engage, but once they finally do, we see those awesome things that are happening. Just keep pushing through that initial reluctance to get that awesome engagement.
A skill or tool that could be taken away from this is like you can use different types of art to express yourself and show your emotion and help you relax or calm down or something.
Have the ability to spread a message of any kind, and in doing that will have like greater influence on the people around me and my community as well.
I like film because it gives you a glimpse into someone's life and could possibly give you more perspective or another way to resolve or solve your problems.
My favourite art medium has to be printmaking, more specifically mixed media, because I love to have texture and layers throughout my artwork. So definitely printmaking and mixed media.
Your mind is a powerful thing, and I think you should teach it or teach other people how to use it in a good way and to not just give up on everything.
I feel like if you were in a really hard situation, you'd be able to figure it out with like a creative mind.
It shows everyone's creativity because like not all of it's perfect, but it doesn't have to be.
I would say if you're scared, don't be afraid to do it scared.
If it's your first time, it doesn't really matter how bad it is as long as you keep practicing.
And believe in yourself, and the more successful you'll become.
You'll get there eventually as long as you keep practicing.